just a few days ago was Japanese Day of Remembrance, something for us to certainly reflect on as we learn our history and think about it. The days when, Iwo Jima unfortunately happened and set a record for really what, I hate to say, human evil is capable of. And so that's something just to remember.
Ms. Amesh?
Thanks. I was thrilled just today, actually, before this board meeting, to join a bunch of young students, or middle schoolers at Glasgow, Dr. Anderson's school, to talk to them a little bit about what it's like to be on the school board, what it means to advocate to the school board, and what their role in that can be. I also wanted to celebrate, we didn't have the chance to do this last time because we cut off board matters, but how amazing is it that we had a gold medal Olympic winner from our high school, Marshall, Ilya Melinin. Yeah, that's incredible, and just really a testament to the kind of encouragement and inspiration that kids can get from our schools and communities. On a perhaps less exciting note, I do want to make sure, along those lines, in supporting sports and what our young people find their successes in. Dr. Reed, I know we heard from a number of our young people today, our students, about potentially recognizing volleyball as a boys' sport in our high schools, VHSL and whatnot. So seems like something to look into, perhaps. And I know you're a huge supporter of athletics and how that impacts mental health and student engagement. So I have no doubt that that's a common interest. So I'd love for us to look into that. There's also a lot of history in February. A number of community members reached out to me just a few days ago was Japanese Day of Remembrance, something for us to certainly reflect on as we learn our history and think about it. The days when, Iwo Jima unfortunately happened and set a record for really what, I hate to say, human evil is capable of. And so that's something just to remember, especially actually in advance of Holocaust Remembrance Day, which is coming up, and just so many moments for us to think about what human beings are capable of and how we can turn the tide and turn the trajectory to make sure that we're building better for the next generation. Especially, I think, in light of today is the anniversary of the Arbery murder 3 years ago of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia, and just being thoughtful about kind of what's going on, and especially in light of, I was really reflective. There's a lot of this advocacy around where the next FBI headquarters is going to be, and the Board of Supervisors advocating for it to be in Fairfax and whatnot, but it really pushes me to think about how people's experiences with law enforcement, with the surveillance state, are just different, and what it means to be an inclusive community, especially in light of just the recent Washington Post article this week about how Malcolm X's family is suing the CIA and FBI for wrongful death for $100 million in damages. So just thinking of the different paths people walk in the same community and what it means to shape a narrative of us, not just of some, I think is really warranted. On a different note, I know a number of our families are just recognized Ash Wednesday, some of whom are amongst our own staff. So hoping they had a blessed experience, and I do hear the time. But with that, have a good night, everybody.